Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Kinlaig. I'm just so excited to be on this map. I love it. As always, of course, we have to start with some fishing. I mean, that's what we do here in Kinlaig. It's our start from scratch fishing series. We got to kind of fish here. And also, too, just a quick hot tip, which if you didn't notice this, which I should have mentioned it probably before because I've known it for a while now. Down at the bottom where it says wait and you have that little green bobber thing, that'll start to kind of like shake a little bit. I'll try to point it out here to you as you get close to a fish being ready to be caught. You'll see that here shortly. Should be getting close to a fish. It's just easier to see at the water in the background. That's why I moved us around there. There it is. There it is. Do you see it kind of vibrating? And boom. It gives you a warning at least. Yeah, and I keep mentioning this in the episodes, and I'll mention it at the beginning of this one because I haven't mentioned at the beginning. We're doing the community meetup at Llama in Birmingham in the UK. There's a link down below to buy tickets. Tickets are on sale for £10. What that includes is a dinner, which the dinner itself costs me more than £10. Oh my goodness, a $200 fish? Yeah, sell that bad boy. Comes with a dinner that costs me more than £10 to provide you anyways. And then in addition to that, you also get 5 raffle tickets to win all sorts of prizes. There'll be a Elgato Stream Deck to give away. We had a Wheel and Pedals last year. We'll have Farming Sim collector's editions, Farm Sim memorabilia, merch, all sorts of fun stuff. Just a lot of cool stuff to give away. So, a lot of stuff. There we go. Perfect. Nice. And yeah, and then in addition to that, yep, it comes with a free t-shirt as well. That's going to be specific to the event. So, commemorative t-shirt. It's just going to be a fun event. It's going to be a lot of fun. It costs, the only reason we're selling tickets is, okay, there we go. We got a wet floor sign. That's good stuff. I'm marking down what we catch on here. Oh yes, trash digging. Collected 20 trash items, 5 grand. Let's go, everyone. I'm so pumped about it. That's awesome. So now we know at 20, you get $5,000. That's awesome. I need to write that down. 20 junk equals $5,000. I wonder where else we get money for junk. So that's awesome. 20 junk. That's great. 5 grand. That was a huge deal for us. Okay. Yeah, that's a screaming deal. That's a lot of money for the junk. Junk is now the most valuable thing you catch, pretty much. But yeah, it's going to be a fun event. We've done it before. There's a few tickets still left. If you want to, you can purchase them. I'll put a link down below in the description. And you can check that out and kind of go from there. Oop, let's catch this guy. But yeah, back to Kinlaig. So, today we're going to do some contract work. I did set the time to 5 times because we're still on the same day that we started episode 1 on. And I wanted to have a little bit of progress start to happen. Alright, junk. That's okay. I'm good with junk now. We know it's going to be worthwhile for us. So, put this guy away. I installed a bunch more mods. Our tractor is parked over there after I delivered coal. I don't want to have to deliver coal today if we can avoid it. So, first off, what are we going to do for contract work? Well, fertilizing, I think, is the way to go. Is there any other good ones? And again, we have to use our own equipment. I mean, we can lease it ourselves. Not from them, but from the store. Because it's a lot more money to do it that way. Yeah, so I think if we knock these out, I think this will be worthwhile for us to have a nice fertilizer set up. That one's right next to the store. So that's a good one to start on. Let's go ahead and accept that contract. Okay. And I mean, we're going to do the other ones too, so I might as well accept those before they get anywhere or try to go away on us. We can accept up to 3. So that one's going to be a little bit more difficult, a little further away. So yeah, that right there alone, that's what, 7, 8, 16, that's like 13 grand in contracts right there, which could potentially double our money, but we got to spend money to earn money. We do have a tractor. So if we go down here, go to vehicles. This guy right here, 79 horsepower. Could use this guy if we want to. I'm almost kind of thinking maybe we could look into buying a tractor, which is kind of crazy. We can't take out a loan though, so maybe we have to lease it. I installed a bunch more tractors and installed the shop sorting mod. That one actually drives faster than our current tractor. We could afford something like that. It's got 45 horsepower. That one goes up to 81. That's not a bad looking tractor right there. A nice little Zeter. We could do that. Or we could save up a little bit more, get ourselves like a nice little Massey or Landini. Starting to get a little pricey here for us. It's 87 to 100. What is this one with 90 horsepower? 23,850. That one is just, what is this for 81 horsepower? It's 15,000. That one's got 59 horsepower, which that's not a bad little tractor. We could even, I think we can even put a front weight on that. How fast that guy drive? 19 miles an hour is not super quick. Fast the Massey first, and 24 would be a little bit better. I think we try to save up, maybe get ourselves just like a nice Massey. Yeah, maybe we lease this guy to try it out. We could do that. Or maybe let's just keep using our Ford tractor. We've already leased it. We could dump off some stuff and get that going. And maybe we work on buying our fertilizer spreader, which there should be several in here now. 400 to 500. The problem is with these guys, we're going to have to reload constantly. Is the main problem. Is there a cheap one that's like got a decent capacity? 1650. We're getting up there now. 1650. How much is that one? 1650 for 3700. That might be the way to go. 18 meter spread width. That costs more. Yeah, we don't need that standard then. I think we buy that guy. Yeah, how much horsepower does that require? 12 miles an hour. I mean, this is a good one. We can get this. Let's buy that. I know we're buying something, which is crazy. We own our first piece of equipment. Okay. Let's get over to, well, we're just going to tab to it. We'll save ourselves a little bit of time here. I don't know where we're going to store our equipment. I guess we could store it at the shop. So let's drive all this up to the shop. We'll drop off this. So we're going to go the solid fertilizer route, it seems. Need to head down. Where's the shop at? Isn't it over there? All right, I might have to take a look at the map here. Shop's way down over there. All right, so we'll head down here and then take the road down. Get out of this person's field. I guess it's plowed, so they probably don't care that much, but still, let's try to be nice to them. We'll get down there, take a look at that, and see. I'm sure this guy will be able to do it. We should be able to drop off the front loader attachment as well, and kind of go from there. And we'll ditch the trailer for now as well, and we'll see if we return the trailer by the end of the night tonight. Yeah, this thing's got a 3-point on the back, so it shouldn't have any issues moving that fertilizer tank around and moving that fertilizer spreader around. I think that's the bus right there that tries to kill us. That same design. Last episode we had some pretty nasty encounters with some buses, so I gotta be careful about them buses. And buses are not good news for us, that's for sure. Yeah, the buses are after us, I think. It's kind of the best way to put it. But yeah, okay. We get to the shop. Well, we're just gonna take a beeline through here. I'd love to just, I wish they had just like little areas of like these grassland for sale. Does that come with, you can't buy a lot of the land. It's like, that would be great to just buy like a little chunk of grassland, set up a little farm area. There's not any cheap land. The cheapest land's like 80 grand, which is ridiculous. All right. And I did talk with the store owner. He said we could park stuff over here if we need to. So drop this trailer off first. Let's see if we can set this down. All right, what if I set the front thing off first? Nope, not what I wanted to do. Let's grab that again. Pull forward. Ditch that. Back up. Okay. Let's reattach that. Let's try to take it apart there. Okay, that worked. And now, what? How can I take this apart? Open cover. What is that? Well, that's that. That's kind of cool. You can open the... I just want to set this down. I don't know what they mean by this state. I just want to detach it. Apparently you can never detach this. Weird. Okay, well. That's okay. Getting the forks off of there, that'll be fine, and we'll have a little extra weight on the front anyways for the fertilizer spreader. And yep, that thing doesn't look too crazy big. It's a little bigger than I thought it would be. Actually, it might be a tad bit bigger. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's good that that didn't weigh us down at all. Let's purchase some fertilizer. Which this is going to be the big one that's going to cost us some money. If fertilizer is expensive, liquid fertilizer is a little bit cheaper, actually, per 1,000 liters. 2 of those, 38, 40. Yeah, we're gonna need at least 2 to do all these jobs. Okay. Take a look. Keep an eye on the tractor. Okay. All right, how does she feel after loading up? Feels a little heavy, but honestly, she's really good. Okay, that's good. That's great. That makes that easier. Let's put that help menu away here. All right, first one is 25 out here. Let's get started on that. Is that one there to the left? Yeah, it's not the one straight across. It's the one to the left of that with all those weeds in it. We gotta be careful because I have heard some fields, the gates won't open when you have a contract on them. If that's the case, we will have to just kind of cheat, use super strength, pull the tractor over the gate, and I don't think that's unreasonable because that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I think this thing has, isn't it 18 meter working with? Yeah, that's great. Steering assist. Perfect. Yeah, we can probably do that. What if I did 2 headlands? Ooh, 2. What about 3? What does 3 look like? 3's maybe too many. Let's do 2 headlands. And it's not burning through fertilizer super crazy fast. And the contract's getting done. That's the important part. Okay. I love it. I love it. Our first piece of equipment is a fertilizer spreader. We're still using our lease tractor, but that's fine for now until we can afford our own tractor. This one's going to do fine. We may just keep this thing kind of on a long-term, not long-term, but, you know, like a longer-term lease. I'm honestly kind of surprised we're at a point where we can do contracts by episode 3. I'm kind of shocked by that, which I should get like a good thumbnail shot of this guy rocking and rolling out. We gotta get a good look at that beautiful thumbnail shot. Hop out of there. I got it. I just got to do it. We just got to do it. Well, how about this? I'll do this field. You guys have seen fertilizing happen. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. That way you guys don't have to watch me do all my little off-camera secret stuff, which isn't really that secret. Just me taking a thumbnail shot. So, anyhow, I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, contract 1 is complete. Reload. We're probably going to have to buy another bag of this, I'm sure. Yep, okay. Yep, let's get another. We'll buy them one at a time now. Most of that will probably go in here. Excellent. Okay, how much we have left in that bag? 139 liters. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to drive. We did that. We did do a great job, but that's where they said it was done. We'll have to drive up to 30. We could do 37 next. The other one's way up there. So yeah, maybe we do. It's just a lot of driving because we definitely have to refill in between. So we drive all the way out here, get that one done, and then drive out. This, I mean, it's so crazy to drive around this map. It just takes so long. It'll take forever for us to get up there. Maybe not forever, but it'll take a while. We can take our shortcut and go across here, but still, that's a lot of driving. So yeah, maybe we'll go out there, knock out that one, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But we can accept that one contract we got done. Boom, collected that. Available contracts. Let's take a look what we got. Oh, there's another Deadwood one. We'll accept that one because we know we can go up there and chop those down. I'm not sure what rock removal. I'm not sure how much that would cost. We do have a front loader hookup, but I don't think that'll hook up to our thing. Well, I think that thing's too expensive. I don't think that's gonna be worth it for us long term. That is interesting. They give you that. All your stones away. That's kind of unique. I haven't seen that before. An MB track too. That's kind of cool for the better grass ones there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think wood transport we definitely can't do. So there's another fertilizing one up at 34. That'll be good. We can take that at the same time. So yeah, we'll go do that one fertilizing contract in the corner. Contract work. Now there's just contracts coming in left, right, and center. Okay. Well, let's just go do that with Deadwood contract really quick. We can take the ATV up there, the 4-wheeler. Dare I hire a worker to drive this to the other field? It'll cost us a little bit of money. I think we go for it. I guess I don't do it that way. I have to go in here, right? Yeah, okay, that's great job. I just want you to go to. We'll do the field work once you get there. Go to there. Okay. Start job. Okay. He's going to drive that out there. Lovely Scots lady there. She's going to get that out there. Where do we need to go for our Deadwood contract? Oh, it's kind of on the way, which is kind of funny. I guess we could have just stopped on the way and done that. Is where are we at? We're right over here. I don't know. We could probably head a little bit across the land, too, to get there. How do I want to do this? All right. If we go up towards the coal area and then across. It's right across in the coal area. So let's try to do it that way. See if we run into any fences or anything like that. We'll try to get up there and knock out this Deadwood contract. It's only 450 bucks. I don't think it's very many trees. I'm sure it's not very many trees, but we'll try to head up there and get that knocked out real quick while that driver's getting that up there. But yeah, I guess that one would have just been probably smarter to do it that way. But we already committed to hiring a worker, and we want to keep. We're trying to offer employment, boost the economy around here, give people good jobs. So yeah, I forgot about that rock wall. It's in the way. So I drive around this way without having to get out and open that gate. Yeah, I can. Okay. Drive in here. And then we can come right over here. We should be able to cross and head up. This thing cruises way faster than our tractor, which, I mean, it's darn near double the speed. So it makes sense. And it should just be right up over here. I see the three, I bet it's those 3 trees right there. That's an easy Deadwood contract. Yep, it's got to be those 3 trees, right? Yep, and we still beat her up here. But she's doing good work. Okay. Alright. Let's get these babies dealt with. There we go. Help pay off our... Well, we've already paid off our chainsaw, but, you know, make it actually worth the purchase that we made it for. There she goes. Cooking along. She's doing good work. This is probably the easiest... Honestly, this right here is probably the easiest $450 we've earned. So, I mean, these Deadwood contracts, definitely not a bad idea to take them on. Boom. All right. And then if we go in here and we accept that. Perfect. Okay. That's done. A done deal right there. I'm not going to take that one on yet in case we see another contract we want to do that we can do, which we really can only do the 2 types right now, which is fine. Our goal this episode, I think, would be to save up enough where we can get maybe our own tractor. That's a better tractor that we're going to use kind of more long-term. We'll leave this guy parked here. How is she doing? She's almost there. We're going to unhire her because we've... Oh, boy. Yeah, I want to unhire you. Oh, boy. It's not even letting me unhire her. Great. I've broken it. Cancel job. There we go. I had to stop her manually. Okay. This might be one where the gate doesn't open for us, but we should be able to get in through the hedges. This should not matter, but it is this field, right? We'll make sure of that here in a second. Yeah, it is this field. Okay. Good stuff right there. Things are happening. We'll get this done, and then we should be able to... I'm hoping 1 tank of fertilizer is going to be enough for those. So after we're done with this, we're going to have to double back to the store and reload, and then we'll have to head up there. But I may hire workers to drive things around for us here and there while I go get a refill of my coffee and whatnot. But it's no secret, it's no cheating. We have to pay for it. We just couldn't afford it. We still really can't afford it. How much we pay for a worker right there? $75. All right, she was... I mean, that's kind of costly if you think about it, to have her drive it up here. So I had to be careful about that. But yeah, we'll definitely do this work out here ourselves. And yeah, so I'll keep getting this stuff done. And I don't know when I'll bring you guys back in, but I'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right. Just finished up this contract, and I've had to make some decisions here. So I also picked up in our Deadwood contract because one appeared right here for $900. So I was like, yeah, absolutely 100%. We'll take that. We have fertilizing there, and we also have to fertilize that field. We have 57% fertilizer in here. I'm going to send this up, which is borderline almost as far as the store. We might as well send them to the store first. Here's what my concern is. This field right here that we did, about 16.97 acres, which is also some of that outside area. This one right here is 18.13 acres. That one's bigger. Plus, we also will have 34 in a second, which is 6 acres. So I'm worried it's going to take us about 2 tanks of fertilizer to get it done. So I'm thinking we're going to have to do it twice. And I also came up with another kind of option as well, which I don't know which way is going to be faster. I'll let the worker here decide that in a second. But we're going to go into here. I'm going to create a job. Go to, and I think we are going to go to the store first. Go to here. Okay. I'll make sure, okay, they've decided that's the fastest way. Excellent. They're going to go that way. Should get on the left side of the road. Perfect. Okay, because as long as I'm doing either Deadwood contracts, even if it takes that worker $75 to get over to the store, or even $100, if I'm doing Deadwood contracts, or even better, if I'm fishing, then I can make up the difference while they're doing that and be a little bit more efficient, because then I can actually come out more on top, and then I can have a worker doing that. So that actually, from an efficiency standpoint, I think that's a little bit better. All right, we need to take this left and go just kind of straight down. Okay, is that David? Who is that? Who's right there? No, it's Ben. Okay. Good to see you, Ben. How we going, buddy? All right. Anyhow, so we'll go knock out this contract real quick. And then we'll take on that other fertilizing contract. But yeah, easy peasy little jobs here and there. That's great. Great way for us to earn some money. I don't know where... How far? Oh, we're pretty close. Should be in here. Kind of this general area, right? Yeah, we're turning off into it. Okay. I don't know how many trees it is total. Probably try to be a little bit organized. Not finding one yet is already kind of not a good sign. Okay, this is right about the edge. Okay, let's make a pass through. There's one right there. There's 2 right here. Okay. Make sure they're actually marked. Yep. Okay. I don't know how many there are, so let's see here. 900, so I'd guess 6. 16%, yeah. So there'll be 6 of them. So 1. Don't move very fast with the chainsaw out, but it's okay. 2. Move faster kneeling with the chainsaw? That's unique. Alright, that's good to know. 2. Alright, I see another one right over there. Let's get over there. This one's gotta be one, right? Yeah, there's 3. Alright, that should put us halfway done. Okay. Any others, like, right next to this one that I'm missing? That's been my issue in the past. Alright. Where's the area here? Alright, I gotta get back over here. How's the driver doing? Worker's doing great, almost to the shop. Okay, so probably need to head back a little bit. Sending me over there. I'm over here. All right. Hate that it centers us on the... Oh, it's because I'm on the worker screen. Now it'll center it on us. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we're going in this way. Oh, there's one. Oops. Oh, stop it. There we go. All right. We'll have to find 2 more. Oops, nope, didn't want that either. Hitting all sorts of buttons. Just none of the right buttons. That looks like one right there. Make sure we're still within the ring. For sure we are. Not get hit by the train either. That would be rough. Also cut this away from the train. Alright, then we gotta find one more. Alright. To be fair, it could be on the other side of the tracks over here. This is all well within the loop-de-doo. Taking care of these beautiful Scottish forests, though, which is... We're just out here doing the Lord's work, pretty much. Alright. Dead trees out here. All right, I don't think there's any more on that side. Or any at all on that side. I guess we never found one on that side. Okay. Go out to the edge of the... Oh, we're past the edge here. All right, so this road is kind of our... Mostly our kind of area. Last one's always the most difficult to find. Our workers probably where they need to be, though. I guess. Yeah, okay. To be continued. Let's get this refilled and get this guy driving. Or girl, or whoever we hire. Kilted pistons? I love that so much. Let's get this reloaded with fertilizer, which we're going to have to buy another thing of fertilizer, which is okay. We're making money, though. A little bit sure. We're paying off this piece of equipment. Not the tractor itself, but the fertilizer spreader. Okay. Buy another piece, or another thing of fertilizer. Probably need at least, I guess, we'll just buy 2. Let's just bite the bullet. We're going to need more fertilizer contracts. We're not going to use them. Okay, beautiful. Sip my coffee. I can probably accept that other contract too while we're in here. Let's accept that before that goes away. Already have 3 contracts? Oh, I gotta accept that one. Right. There we go. Forgot we haven't accepted that one too. That's more money for us. Excellent. Accept that. Okay. Oh, another fertilizing one right there. Oh, money. Sweet money. We will fertilize that one for sure again. But we just can't do it right now. We got to get up and fertilize those other 2 up in that area. So, I'm going to leave you right here. And I'm going to tell you where I need you to go. I want to go to the map here. Would like to create a job. Go to. I need you to go up to... Where are you going to try to go if I send you from there? You're going to go this way. Bet you're not going to go that way. You might go that way and go up around, but I don't think you would. I think you'd go this way. I think you're going to go up this way. So I want you to go right here. Let's start that job. All right. $88 is what we paid for wages last month, which is how much it probably cost this guy to get back there. All right. We got to find this tree. It's starting to get dark. I'm going to leave the time for the most part at 5 times, at least at the beginning, so it kind of pushes us along in terms of making us having to pay for stuff. Gosh, I keep thinking those spruces or whatever they are dead. Okay. Make sure let's get off of that screen so we just always... All right, we're going the wrong way now. It may be out somewhere near that field. There's a lot of field area in here. Check from the edge here. This is kind of about the middle-ish. It could be along any of this here. I feel like it's not, though. That's the edge right there. Okay. We didn't think it was on this side of the tracks. I guess I didn't really come down here, though. How can is it easier to look when you're in the... Actually, I think this is an easier view. Look up. Boy, it's going to make me sick. I'm not careful with that one. Yeah, let's get out of cap. It's going to be a little bit better, I think. Alright, let's head back over. It's probably somewhere like really obvious. We've probably driven it by it 10 times, and you guys are probably screaming at the screen that I'm an idiot, and that's okay. I understand. Ooh. Found it. Let's go. Let's finish this contract off right here. Another $900 worth of chainsaw money. Beautiful. Okay. That's done. Contracts. Boom. Accepted. Mission was completed. Contract. I'm not losing that one. So we're going to accept that one before it goes away. Okay. Now, from where we're at, how's our worker doing? What route is he taking? He is going up that way. Okay, so that makes sense. Nearest water. Maybe we head down like towards the... I don't know. Let's get on this path and head down over here. We can probably fish over there. Is that Yep, this way. All right, perfect. I'm so used to having the mini-map there, and I'm trying to not use it. I'm trying to learn the land and be forced to learn the land myself. That's what I'm trying to do. This is where I want to go. Yep, okay, perfect. So we'll head down there. We'll do a little bit of fishing. See, this is where you could go from in-cab here. This would be a beautiful little drive right here in in-cab. We need to get some fuel for this thing, too, at some point. Actually, there's fuel right there. Why don't we just gas it up while we're thinking about it, huh? Then we can do some fishing. Yep, 24 bucks, that's nothing. We're good. Gotta catch a fish to pay that off. Alright, where's a nice spot? Oh, yeah, we can just... right here. Okay, how close are they? They're probably actually darn near there. We have probably time to catch one fish. This will help pay off their wages. Not scare the fish away. Come on, big money. Big money fish. What we need, big money fish. Catch the last fish. We gotta get close to wrapping up this episode, actually. We're pretty deep into this episode. Come on. And for that, this is a pretty fast-moving river too. This would be difficult to fish in. All right, there we go. Come on. Our worker just got where they're going. That's okay. We'll head up there once we get this fish done. $100. Big money. Okay, $100 fish. Gotta mark that. Okay, so not really big money, but that's okay. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because we're pretty much at where I want to end the episode. Well, I mean, we didn't accomplish everything I wanted to accomplish, but we got to end the episode because of time. So what we're gonna do, I am gonna end the episode. I'm gonna do these two fields off camera, and then after I do these two, well, these two, and then this one here, and maybe another one if another one pops up. But I'm not gonna go crazy if more fertilizing pops up. I'm not gonna lose my mind over it and get them, make sure, you know, do them all night. But yeah, another Deadwood one. That's a good Deadwood one too. I'll try to do that one as well. So I'll do a couple contracts off camera. I'll let you know what I end up getting done, and then I'm gonna return before we hit to the end of the night. I think I'm going to return this tractor. I'll make that decision a little bit closer. We have to be able to afford to buy another tractor or be close enough where we can fish our way into getting a new tractor. And then I need to return, I'm going to try to return all of our lease stuff, basically, is what I'm going to try to do. And then hopefully once we have a tractor, we can get some more contracts done, get some more fishing done, and then hopefully we can save up and eventually buy our first piece of land. And that might be coming here in the next couple episodes. So, yeah. But that's what I got for now. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.